Welcome to your daily focus for April the 22nd, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's turn to the cards. Oh, one flipped over. The Hermit flipping over. Oh, the Hermit is saying you are going to be thinking today. Now we do have the Sun conjuncting Uranus. Collectively, it is about our values, our worth, our security. So we are going to be maybe looking at our own self-worth or the material possessions we have, what we really give value to, what is just simply junk in our eyes, what we want to do, what makes us feel stable, what makes us feel strong, what makes us feel in balance. So we're probably going to be looking a little bit, yes, at our past of how we've gotten to this point, but more so what it means for us going forward. So we'll put that back in the deck. Goodness, I've got it all mixed around here. Put that back in the deck. And we'll give it a fast shuffle. And we will turn to the cards. So the 22nd is a very powerful number. If you add up the energy of the day in numerology, it is a 29 or an 11. So we have the 22 combined with the 11 energy with the Sun conjuncting Uranus. So it is strong, beautiful energy for us to start to take a step going forward in some way. Well, let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Four of Cups, so it's all about gratitude. It's all about well, I think first and foremost, it's about being grateful for our talents, our abilities, who we are, our worth, and being thankful for those things in life. But we may be looking around ourselves today, understanding what there really is to be thankful for, what we already have in abundance in our life, what we already put a value or a worth on. But sometimes we forget about those things. It's like the fridge. We never think to say thank you for our fridge, but trust me, it breaks down. It stops working. That new fridge comes in. Boy, oh boy, are we thankful for that new fridge. So it's seeing the value and the worth in our life, what gives us stability, what gives us security, and being grateful for those things, first and foremost today. In detriment, we have the Nine of Wands. So this isn't a time to truly go forward. And usually we're going forward with this, but we are contemplating the things that we've picked up along the way. I keep getting this as more talents, ability, personality, your self-esteem, more so than anything else. Of seeing who you've become, of who you've transformed into, of who you want to become going forward. And it is all about our paths that have brought us to this moment in time. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Work hard. I think I channeled this throughout the weekend or something. The Eight of Pentacles is admiring our work, admiring our talents, is of knowing we've got what it takes, and raising the bar on ourselves to go forward. Now here we are. We're looking at the pentacles we've made, and we are in awe of our work, in our talent, and what we can accomplish when we put our minds to it. And in some way, we're going to be raising the bar on ourselves to do just that. And we've really entered a very new cycle. The Sun does conjunct Uranus once every year, but this is the first time it's conjuncting in Taurus in 70, 80, 90 years perhaps. So we become restless. We need a change. We take a new look at our independence and where we need change to really happen in our life. Expect the new, unusual things to happen out of the blue. Our values seem to change and will grow over the next, I believe, 7 years. Our values when it comes to money, when it comes to security, when it comes to our possessions or what we attach ourselves to. And step one is realizing what you do have around you, and are you thankful for that? Is it just junk? Do we need to realign ourselves in some way? Show your support. 40. Show your support. Show your support. Take time to encourage a colleague, a coworker, a family member, or a friend. Be a strong shoulder or a willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe space for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed, and be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in somebody else's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. So it could be very much, what kind of network do we have around us? What kind of families, friends? What environments do we allow ourselves to be surrounded by, or what we step into? And what environments are we already grateful for being present in our life? And how can we grow that in some way? The trees provide shelter and support for many of the inhabitants. We are a community, and when we support each other, everybody gains. And we'll get an animal card here. So what kind of environments make you feel safe? What kind of environments surround you right now? What kind of people surround you? What people are you grateful for in your life? What talents and abilities do you have to share? And how can you stretch your horizons? Broaden your horizons in some way, demanding more of yourself, and thus creating success for everyone, including yourself. Look at that. Stand up for yourself. The flamingos show up. Where's our book? The flamingo shows up and says, stand up for yourself. Power, visionary, heart chakra, assertiveness, water, and healing. Every time you don't follow your inner guidance, you feel a loss of energy, a loss of power, and a sense of spiritual deadness. The color pink on the flamingo is symbolic of love and the heart chakra. Flamingo's legs are wiry but strong, and flamingo tells you that in matters of the heart, you are much stronger than you give yourself credit for. It's now time for you to stand up for yourself with your head held high. You don't have to hurt anyone's feelings. However, you have hurt yourself or not allowed others to hurt you long enough, or allowed others to hurt you long enough. Now it is time to allow yourself to heal by being assertive and speaking your needs and concerns. You can do it verbally. You can write it down. But know that you have the power as long as you name yourself the master of it. And we know that Mercury, our voice, our communication, is in Aries. So we will be blunt and direct. So I would say write it down first, practice it in the mirror, and then go forward with the strength. If you're going through something tough, reach out to friends and family, but know that you have the ability to stand on your own two legs and survive after the dust has cleared. The energy of your life may be shaking, and it's causing people to act irrational, hide, scream, cry, and some are even exiting your life. Then there are the ones who have entered your life and helping you with the future game plan. And that should be it. Oh no, he goes on. Flamingo is long. Why do I always forget that the flamingo is so long? It is understandable if you are sad for the changes. Change is, after all, scary, and we are in a great deal of change that has started, I think prior to last week, we had a little bit of energy. Last week, intense. This week, intense. You know, the sun is in a new place. The moon is constantly moving. We have Pluto going retrograde this week. We have Venus and Mercury have both just changed signs. So, and the sun just conjuncting Uranus is a huge, a huge moment in time for us and our chapters starting anew. So things are changing. We are in a flux of transformation. It is interesting to know that flamingos work as a group. It's believed that flamingos teach how to filter the negative from your life so that you can benefit from the good to come. We all need to huddle together like flamingos and create a plan, a life preparation plan. And simply allow the negative to leave and stop fighting it. Let it go. Once the shifting of energy stops, those who have ridden the waves of energy will be in a much better place than those who have fought it, hidden from it, or just cried about it. Be a flamingo. Flamingo also tells you that water is healing. Perhaps take a vacation, even a weekend trip. Make sure that there is a water source nearby and allow it to cleanse your soul. Place your hand on your heart and envision a pink light surrounding you. Feel the emotions wash over you. You may even feel like crying, and that's okay. You may feel angry, and that is fine as well. You are releasing. Claim your power. As you do this, exercise and know that you are in control. It is time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to claim your power, and maybe that's what we're kind of doing here. We're seeing what we've actually gone through, what fires, what chaos, what smiles and happiness and joy that we've gone through in order to get to this point in time. To believe in ourselves and believe that we can raise the bar on our goals, our dreams, our desires. And it's a lot about our value too, right? Taking stock and putting our focus and our energy on what is truly valuable to us. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.